Welcome to Top 10 Things Globally, where we entertain you with our curated list. Today we would be talking about the top 10 music artists in 1973. Subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon to get notified when we drop a new video, thanks. Number 10 on the list is the Carpenters. In 1973, the Carpenters were at the height of their popularity and success as a soft rock and pop duo. They released their album Now Then in that year, which included some of their well-known hits. The album showcased their signature harmonies and Karen Carpenter's smooth, emotive vocals. Some of the notable tracks from Now Then and other hits that contributed to their success in 1973 were 1. Sing, 2. Yesterday Once More, 3. Top of the World. The Carpenters' music was known for its melodic hooks and heartfelt lyrics, resonating with a wide audience. Their unique sound and wholesome image made them one of the most popular acts of the 1970s. Despite facing challenges in the music industry during that time, their talent and enduring appeal continue to make them beloved artists to this day. Number 9 on the list is Gladys Knight, The Pips. In 1973, Gladys Knight said the Pips were enjoying considerable success as a soul and rehab group. They released their album Neither One of Us in the same year, which included their hit single of the same name. The album and the single were major successes for the group, earning them critical acclaim and commercial recognition. Some of the notable tracks from the album and other hits that contributed to their success in 1973 were 1. Neither One of Us Wants to Be the First to Say Goodbye. 2. Daddy Swear, I Declare. Gladys Knight and the Pips were known for their powerful vocals, harmonies, and emotional performances, which resonated with audiences. Their soulful sound and compelling stage presence made them a popular group in the ride and soul music scene during that time. The success of Neither One of Us and their consistent output of quality music further solidified their position as one of the leading soul groups of the 1970s. Number 8 on the list is David Bowie. In 1973, David Bowie reached a significant turning point in his career with the release of his album Aladdin Sane. The album showcased his musical versatility and innovative style, and it included some of his most memorable songs. Some of the notable tracks from Aladdin Sane and other hits that contributed to his success in 1973 were 1. The Gene Genie, 2. Drive in Saturday, 3. Time, 4. Let's Spend the Night Together, a cover of the Rolling Stones song. David Bowie's transformation into his alter ego Ziggy Stardust and his eclectic mix of glam rock, art pop, and theatrical performances captivated audiences worldwide. His bold and groundbreaking approach to music and fashion made him an influential figure in the music industry, and he continued to evolve his persona and sound, leaving a lasting impact on the world of music and pop culture in 1973 and beyond. Number 7 on the list is Marvin Gaye. In 1973, Marvin Gaye had a remarkable year with the release of his iconic album, Let's Get It On. The album's title track, Let's Get It On, became one of his signature songs and a major hit. The album was a commercial and critical success, solidifying Marvin Gaye's status as one of the most talented and influential soul artists of his time. Some of the notable tracks from the album and other hits that contributed to his success in 1973 were 1. Let's Get It On, 2. Come Get to This, 3. You Sure Love to Ball. Marvin Gaye's smooth and soulful voice, coupled with his ability to infuse emotion into his performances, made him a standout artist in the R&B and soul music genres. His contributions to the Motown sound and his exploration of social and political themes in his music further cemented his legacy as an iconic figure in the history of popular music. Number 6 on the list is Led Zeppelin. In 1973, Led Zeppelin continued to solidify their status as one of the most legendary and influential rock bands of all time. They released their 5th studio album, Houses of the Holy, which further showcased their musical prowess and creativity. Some of the notable tracks from the album and other hits that contributed to their success in 1973 were 1. Dear Maker, 2. Over the Hills and Far Away, 3. The Song Remains the Same. Led Zeppelin's music was characterized by their powerful and innovative blend of rock, blues, and folk elements, and their live performances were renowned for their energy and intensity. The band's popularity and reputation as rock pioneers continued to soar in 1973, and they remained a significant influence on subsequent generations of musicians and music lovers alike. Number 5 on the list, Pink Floyd. In 1973, Pink Floyd released their groundbreaking album, The Dark Side of the Moon, which became one of the most influential and successful albums in the history of rock music. The album's release, along with its singles, contributed to Pink Floyd's massive success and critical acclaim during that year. Some of the notable tracks from The Dark Side of the Moon and other hits that contributed to their success in 1973 were 1. Money, 2. Time, 3. Use and Them. The Dark Side of the Moon album was a commercial and artistic triumph for Pink Floyd, and it spent a record-breaking number of weeks on the Billboard 200 chart. The album's fusion of progressive rock, psychedelic elements, and profound themes struck a chord with audiences, cementing Pink Floyd's reputation as one of the most innovative and influential bands of the era. Their music and stage shows were known for their visual and auditory spectacles, making them a major force in the music world in 1973 and beyond. Number 4 on the list is the Rolling Stones. In 1973, the Rolling Stones remained one of the most influential and successful rock bands in the world. They released their album Goat's Head Soup in that year, which featured some of their iconic songs. Some of the notable tracks from the album and other hits that contributed to their success in 1973 were 1. Angie, 2. Do 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 Do, Heartbreaker, 3. Star Star, originally titled Starfighter. Angie was a particularly significant hit for the Rolling Stone and became one of their most well-known and enduring songs. The band's raw and powerful rock sound, combined with Mick Jagger's charismatic stage presence and their reputation for high-energy live performances, kept them at the forefront of the rock music scene throughout 1973. Their continued success and enduring legacy made them a force to be reckoned with in the music industry during that time. Number 3 on the list is Paul McCartney. In 1973, Paul McCartney and Wings were also enjoying great success as a prominent music group. They released their album Red Rose Speedway in that year, which included several hit songs. Some of the notable tracks from the album and other hits that contributed to their success in 1973 were 1. My Love, 2. Live and Let Die, theme song for the James Bond film of the same name, 3. High, High, Hit, 4. Sea Moon. These songs, particularly My Love and Live and Let Die, were massive hits and helped Paul McCartney and Wings maintain their popularity and commercial success throughout the year. Paul McCartney's musical legacy and talent as a songwriter and performer continued to make him a significant figure in the music industry during that time. Number 2 on the list is Stevie Wonder. In 1973, Stevie Wonder was also at the peak of his career and had a significant impact on the music industry. He released the critically acclaimed and commercially successful album Innovisions in the same year, which included some of his most iconic songs. Some of the notable tracks from Innovisions are 1. Living for the City, 2. Higher Ground, 3. Golden Lady, 4. Don't You Worry About a Thing, 5. He's Mistrono, It, All. These songs, along with Stevie Wonder's previous hits, solidified his status as a musical genius and contributed to his success as one of the top music artists in 1973. Stevie Wonder's influence on the soul and rudeb genres during this time was significant, and he continued to shape the music industry for years to come. Number 1 on the list is Elton John. In 1973, Elton John achieved great success with multiple hit songs, contributing to his status as one of the top music artists of the year. Some of the songs that contributed to his success in 1973 include 1. Crocodile Rock, 2. Daniel, 3. Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting, 4. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, 5. Benny and the Jets. These songs, among others, were major hits that received significant airplay and chart success, helping Elton John become one of the most popular and best-selling artists of that year. His album Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, released in 1973, also played a significant role in his overall success during that time. Thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click on the bell icon to get notified when we drop a new video. Thanks.